you be artist, you want your song to get airplay. Simple, Abi. Every radio station get process. Why don't you want to follow that process?
Go to the station and say you have.
It means you're looking for something extra.
So I mean, you know what?
Go to the reception and drop your CD.
Something extra comes as a premium.
And you cannot say, they will not play my song. Now your papa build the radio station.
No, but if your song is good enough,
if your song is good enough, they'll play.
You get played. You get.
And you know how many songs the music department they get?
And so if
you as a presenter, how many songs you want to play in your
the truth is that
how many
they
songs
don't want the healthy competition.
They
don't want to compete with other songs that are out there, right?
But the pay to feature on other artists' songs.
I'm saying that when they know that 5 songs that are out there that are good, you want your own to be given preference over those 5 songs of people that have worked hard, and you don't want that to come at any cost. Then when your song blow, you go and join Custom and charge radio station to pay you royalties.
80 million naira. Yes, I remember Cool FM paying 80 million naira. I think I should actually sit down with my boss and actually discuss this and get the right figures.
Do you understand? Now, the only thing they tell us is say, look, the interview or the interview now. Now, time now. The radio station they pay for that time. On their appearance, the presenter will put you on air, display its content, display its programming, put you on air for 1 hour. And then I go to talk.
Some of them they don't even want you to just play the song. They want you to use your personality.
They want to use your
they want you to tweet it.
So push the song to endorse the song.
That
is you say a song is good now. So then people because Twale said so will listen.
Yes, that's what I'm saying now. That now if it's about playing your song, go to every radio station and drop your CD.
Yes, and go back home and sit down.
Go back home and sit down.
If it's good enough, it will make the.
But now when you can't choose, no, I want to leave free show to play Amo. I don't want any other presenter. I want freeze. No, I want a no, I want a Bemi. No, I want tools. No, I want to listen. Now it's not about your. Now you want to rip off. You want to rip that person off now. You want to key into the person audience. You want to key into a fan base when you don't build over time.
Without your song.
To these artists,
your song.
Yes, don't they pay?
Without your one song.
I'm asking the question. Don't they pay for featuring other artists?
How
much?
Thank you. They pay their own brothers inside their own industry.
That's not even it.
They didn't show you love.
To feature. Then we see. It's like your brother cannot show you love in the house. You are not looking for your neighbor to show you love.
No, should that one I even say you pay in brother to feature Abi. Then they pay Alaba mix. They pay pirates to pirate their songs.
Baba artists get problem.
They pay pirates to pirate their songs.
It's really painful. But that goes on. Who then give that money, sir?
Baba, we don't know. But I know say that money many. That year, I can remember clearly. How much did the artist get?
Solid Star was complaining about how much they give her 8,000.
120.
8,000.
It was 120 million.
Was it 120 million?
I know, no, we're not filming you.
How much was the money we paid for? Don't worry, we are not filming you. Just tell me.
Some artists got 120.
120,000.
120 naira.
Oh, naira. That's what they paid.
Some people got 4,000.
And I know Solid Star said he had about
7 got 3,000.
Are you serious?
I'm not joking.
How much? Do you remember the figure of how much we paid Koson?
It was huge.
That's just one station.
Yes, I remember the meeting we had that time.
And I could remember some artists called me to vent on what Koson paid them. While
they won't fight.
They won't fight Koson. They won't fight themselves. It's radio station that is helping them blow. Let me tell you, when I met the band, I said it in my interview today with LD. When I met the band, he was an upcoming artist that was with 419 Squad, and I was interviewing 419 Squad, and they told the bands to wait outside for them. The first time I set my eyes on the band that we had a conversation, it was in that Cool FM studio. I want to interview 419 Squad. They came with the band queen and one, I think her name is Olga, one European lady that was their manager then. As soon as the interview wanted to start, they just signaled to the band and queen, they made them wait outside. Between then and now, the band went through Nigeria's #1 act. What did he do for me with it? What did he do for me? And I played his music played every other artist.
You are supposed to play it. You're a music box.
I'm a music box now.
You're a music box. I'm supposed to play it. A music box. I'm supposed to play it.
There are bigger things to worry about.
Then the next thing I see my name, Daddy Freeze collects 100,000 naira before he plays me your music. Is it that they are using my name to collect this money that I'm not even getting? Where is even this 100,000?
It's possible.
Where is even this 100,000?
It's very possible. Because some people actually, don't worry.
Yes, now all these PR guys now.
We'll give Daddy Freeze.
When they drop media plan, then they drop media plan. Media plan for record labels.
Yes.
Now presenters' name they did that media plan. Yeah. Now radio stations' names they did that plan. All these PR guys were there out there. They go tell you say them be PR, they be PR, I'm doing PR. They go use presenter name, use radio station's name, go collect money from the record label guy. The guy will don't come and say want to invest in front of top one artist. They go tell and say, Baba, we need to do PR, we need to do radio tour, we need to do this, we need to do that, we need to do a Alaba mix.
You know,
yeah, record labels.
They collect
they issue money with my name. I know they see am o. Make una hold una artist.
You know the funniest thing is, yes, it's unprofessional to say, give me money, let me play your song.
Yeah, I agree.
No presenter does that.
And anybody who does that, we're not with that person.
You want to use Daddy Freeze's personality.
You want to use his personality
and push a song. That's like you said, it's consultancy now.
Yes.
Don't you pay? We know how much.
Call the presenter and tell the presenter, say, Baba, I beg you, show your brother love, and I don't drop my song for that studio. Tell me that.
That's good.
Tell me that.
So I have a choice.
Don't tell me you want to have a meeting with me. Artists go call you. I want to have a meeting with you.
I want to have a meeting with you. Imagine.
Don't tell I want to have a meeting with you. They'll come take you, go back, come follow you, talk.
Stop in the chat. Why wouldn't
we play?
Exactly.
Listen, I said it earlier on, and I'm going to say it again. Nonso Amadi, I don't know what he looks like. I've never seen his picture before. I don't think there's any day that Nonso Amadi is not on my radio. I've never seen him. If I walk, if he comes up to me, I'll probably think he's a kidnapper. Because I've never seen his picture before. I don't know what he looks like. We played the heck out of that, his first song. What is it called?
Tonight.
Yeah.
Then there's another one trending right now.
No crime. Emergency. I mean, I feel like if you do good music, it will speak for you.
Yeah.
Your music should speak for you. But Nigerians are used to throwing money at every problem they have. So at the end of the day, it's their money speaking for them. And guess what? I was just coming out of a meeting with Twale and Tyrone. And they said many record labels actually have a budget with presenters' names. So a lot of people thinking that Daddy Freeze collects money is because they saw my name on a budget.
I mean,
and the money never got to me. Listen, if you ever give any artist money to give me, let me tell you now, the money did not get to me.
Come and collect it.
I will give you my account details. Send it correctly. But that's just consultation, by the way. I don't receive pay for play.
Yeah.
And I don't encourage anyone to receive pay for play. But hello, 242,000 Instagram followers, 270,000 Twitter, 35,000 YouTube. And then you want me to use those mediums to promote you for free.
I think if
that thief that is worrying you is what we keep.
I feel like if your song is great, you won't have to.
You
don't have to.
Exactly.
You don't
if you
have
have
to.
A great song, you don't need to
I said
pay
this
anybody for
in
it.
my earlier video. I was doing an audition in 2007, 2008, thereabout. I was in production, mixing down something, and there was some lady who came in and wanted an audition. So she sat down there, and because, you know, she was there alone, it was quiet, I was listening in my headphones. Next thing, she just busted out. With your busy body, yeah. Apparently, the song was playing in her head, and she just vocalized it. So I'd never heard Busybody by P Square by then.
Okay.
So I just removed my headphones. I was like, what's that? She now said, oh, sorry. I was like, yeah, no. What was that? I said, it's P Square's song, Busybody. I was just singing it in my head. Do you know I went to look for that song that I said, if somebody can turn to a mad person for a few minutes because of a song, that song is definitely a hit.
Yeah.
I put it up on the radio and boom. What about Timaya's Timaya? That's his first hit.
Yeah.
Everybody call me Timaya.
Okay, yeah.
I was doing the night show for a lady called Kemi. First caller, my girlfriend broke up with me. Please play me Timaya by Timaya. Second caller, It's my mom's birthday. Please play her Timaya. Third caller. And each time they're calling, I'm apologizing. Oh, I'm sorry, we don't have that. Can I play you something else? Oh, I'm sorry. The next day, they did not tell me. They did not send me message. Nobody sent me taxi money before I got out and started looking for the Timaya up and down. That time, it wasn't really popular. She was just coming up.
Yeah.
So it took me a while but I made sure I got that song. So by the time I resumed work that night, everybody calling me for Timaya, the song was ready. Now let me tell you another story. I've said this the third time today, and I'm going to keep saying it. Cabo Snoop. Do you remember Cabo Snoop?
Yeah.
Yes.
Windeck, yes.
Now Cabo Snoop, because I've interviewed him, he told me this one-on-one with all his record label members right in the studio. Cabo Snoop was an assistant cameraman in his record label, the lowest of the lows in his record label. So he was begging the producer. They had a major act, the number one act. He was begging the producer, please make a song for me. So one day, out of frustration, the producer said, all right, sing. So he did a beat, and the beat was basically so simple, it was actually a loop.
Wow.
So I'm telling you, it's one of the most basic beats ever. The producer just made a loop and said, oh yeah, sing. And the guy came there and said, Windeck, Windeck, Windeck. And the producer didn't even put it on a CD for him. He mixed it down and sent it to his phone.
Wow.
So Cabo Snoop goes home and plays it from his phone, and somebody there said, wow, I like that song. That song is nice. Can you send it to me by Bluetooth? So he sent it to the person by Bluetooth. That person sent it to another person by Bluetooth. Within a month, the song had gone around the country 3 times from people transferring it from phone to phone. It hadn't even broken into the radio. It was already a hit on Bluetooth. They now had to take, when the record label saw that, like say this guy, now be the next hot cake. They took him into the studio and remastered the song, and boom, it went round the world. So if you have it, if you have that magic, it's not about a record label pushing, a radio station pushing you and pushing your mediocrity. Come out with a hit song.
Work on your craft.
Work on your craft. Work on your craft. Do you remember that Whitney Houston song, I'll Always Love You?
Yes.
Whitney Houston sang that song. After 7 months, record label sent her Bentley.
Hey. Because
it was just a hit. Remember Justin Bieber?
Yes.
Come on. Come on. So at the end of the day, my take is artists make a good song. You know what? I'm not one of those upcoming radio presenters. I can afford to buy my own music. Do you know how many Nigerian artists I have paid my money to have their songs on my iTunes? I wouldn't even say it. Oh, wow, I like that song. I like buying my music. You know what? Let's take phone calls. 2710969, 2711969, 2712969, and 2713969. People wanted to make this an issue, so I said, okay, I'll make this an issue. They're saying that if Freeze charges 100K. To sit down with me is not 100K. To sit down, let me just start. You want to sit down with me?
And I feel like they should also regard this OAP.
Come on,
because like it or not, the radio has an impact on your music. Okay,
no matter how good,
no matter how good it is.
Somebody told me that
the ordinary man on the streets that doesn't have social media probably has like a Nokia, a small phone where they can access radio. Okay, so if you have a good music, whether your music is very good or not, like it or not, the OAP has an impact. Okay, because
somebody said it was their music that made my show. Me, I can talk for 2 hours straight.
Properly.
And people will listen, right?
It's beg that they are begging me. No, you have to play music. I will talk for 2 hours for 1 month just to show you that I don't need your music.
Because topics don't get done, really.
They don't get
done. So you come in, talk, and walk out.
And it's not like it's only here in Nigeria that people, maybe like use money to thank OAPs for playing their songs. Even in other countries, in America, they do these things.
Even back home, they do it.
The other Estes was even showing us a video on Breakfast Club where Black Youngster was giving the OAPs money, thanking them for what they've done, how they promoted his music, and all of that stuff. So,
do you know how many artists I've blown? Artists that met me as nobodies, and today they are flying private jet.
But how many of them come back?
How many of them? Listen, the first artist that did it to me, this was an artist that I picked up from nowhere. I just liked him and I just decided to support his career.
Yeah.
As soon as he blew, I called him. He gave manager a phone that I should talk to manager first. I thought, I'd gone to make mouth at the event. They said, Daddy Freeze, why should we use you? I'll bring this person, I just believe that if I call that person 150K, he would, as in just transport money. About the guy give me 1.5 million. I'm talking about 10 years ago. I said, guy, he said, no, that's the best we can. The manager was talking to me. I tell the manager, I say, anywhere you see me in your life, run. I don't mark your name down. Anywhere you see me, just run. When this guy could not afford to enter car and was entering Okada to come and see me in the radio station, could he afford to pay you as manager? You are there making your man. It's 1.5 million. That your 1.5 million naira amount, if 2 teeth are missing, maybe you use it to blow. So 5 million.
So to avoid these things, right? If they come and need your help, you tell them what you're charging, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So that tomorrow you not say, oh, I blew this guy. And
we have yeah. So you know what? I don't even have time for artists and their crap. So really, we have a whole department that sorts it out. Bring your song to the radio station. Simple. Hello. Yes. Good evening. How are you doing, sir? All right, so you want to contribute?
Okay, I want to comment on something, which is about the guy that said, that music that make your show. I tried to tell you actually did your show without saying any song at all. So I can tell when you talk more than when you play the music. Sometimes the songs are always boring, and I will actually tell you just talking. And I don't know about.
Oh wow, we lost that guy and he was making so much sense. So.
See, I honestly feel like some artists get amnesia when they blow.
I'm telling you, no.
Like,
amnesia comes by default. I don't know if it's something they smoke or if they just get high on their supply. They just.
I feel like the amnesia comes along with their innate accent. When the moment they start saying in it,
the moment they managed to give them visa to cross into London. There was a time when artists did me like this for like 2 years. I just came and said, you know what, please play me Justin Bieber. Load Justin Bieber, load, at least they will not come and harass me. Load Ariana Grande. Load Kanye. Give me some Migos.
And people will like it, right? People will enjoy it.
We've got more calls coming through. Yeah, hello?
Yeah, hello.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, hi, this is Anita from Italy.
All right, Anita, darling, go ahead.
Okay, so I concur on the part about, I don't know who the young person is who wanted you to do stuff for free. I think it's not just peculiar to artists. Nigerians don't like paying for service.
God bless you.
So if you're going to offer professional service, they'll be like, it's not just that talking for 10 minutes. Why should I pay you X, Y, Z? So I think it's the general Malay, but maybe because you work with artists, it comes like it's peculiar to artists. See, if you travel outside Nigeria, you'll be proud to be a Nigerian. Not because of your passport, not because of your government, but because of Nigerian entertainers.
Well, that's right. Now, I want to say something. You'll be proud of Nigerian entertainers who are making good songs, not the upcoming ones that are releasing. There was one guy that sent me a song to play. And I jam man for her. And she jam me for my. And I jam. I said, what the? Oh, wow, we lost that call. All right, we're going to take a quick break and then come right back at you. When you carry a matter to me, I don't run. All right, now, I was trending, as usual, for the wrong reasons.
You try your best to stay out of trouble.
I try my best, but you see, I'm one of those people who don't like injustice. And musicians or upcoming artists come out and cry like they're victims, whereas the presenters are the victims.
Facts.
And I stand with my kind.
Facts.
Do you understand? Any presenter standing with the artist is standing on the wrong side, but that's your business. You can stand wherever you want to stand. I stand with my people. 23 years experience on the radio. Started with BCOS in 1996.
We gotta make some noise for that. We gotta make some noise for that.
And before you came, N6,
yes,
I was telling the people in here, it takes 12 years, thereabout, for you to become a gynecologist.
It takes 10 years to become an overnight success.
It takes 15 years from the day you enter the university. It takes about 15 to 18 years to become a senior advocate of Nigeria if you play your cards well. 7 years in school, 2 years in law school, PhD or whatever it takes. It takes about 15, 17 years to get a PhD.
Makes sense.
I've given 23 years of my life to this. You walk in to see a gynecologist, you don't expect it to be for free.
Yes.
You don't expect a pediatric. You see, when you want to see a pediatrician, you're going to pay a surcharge.
Yes.
I know if you've taken your kids to the hospital.
Yes.
So you want to walk in. You want my time. You want me to sit down with you.
Yes.
And then you want it to be free.
Yes. Is that the part that makes you mad?
That's the part that makes me mad. You expect me to come and sit down and listen to your song for free. And then the next thing is, because I give you a bill, which I hardly ever do and I haven't done in a long time, but I just want people to register what the real problem is. Bro, any artist that has a good song enjoys good airplay.
Can I say something?
Yeah,
I have
go
5
ahead.
minutes? All right.
5 minutes.
Dear Nigeria, Lagos, please listen to me and listen carefully. Before I came into radio and entertainment, I have been in the banking sector and I've been in oil and gas. I have worked in London, I have worked in New York. So there is a, would I say, a ladder of equity that every business has. Let me say this to the up-and-coming artist. If you want to, every human being in Lagos, there's a beautiful club called Ikoyi Club in Lagos. It has a golf course, it has this, it has that. One day in that place alone could secure you a business meeting of millions. The club has no percentage in whatever business you make while you're on the golf course or while swimming, but you got to pay a membership fee to get into the game.
Word.
Now, as with every business, sadly, you're at the height of capitalism. So this has nothing to do with radio or with the OAP. If you are the most talented cook in the world, the most talented cook in the world, but you had no funding to start your own market, how would you start off? You would either go work for somebody, literally get someone to sign you to be their cook, or start cooking in small bits and pieces till you get enough buzz to meet a big cook or a financier. We'll apply this to music as well. You can be the best singing voice on the planet, but if you do not get yourself a team, a financier, and somebody to at least guide you through the industry, I am sorry, you will either be made to pay a membership fee because people do not know you. Sadly, a lot of you do not understand that we have what we call ratings on this side of the game where the OAP has to deliver. There are over 30 radio stations, over 2,000 OAPs with back-to-back game. And you just turn your dial. If you're tired of us now, turn your dial. In 5 knots, there'll be somebody else speaking to you. Now, if I have to play Cardi B and Bruno Mars hit music to keep my ratings up for every time I am not going to be speaking to you, and you, who has 3,000 followers on Instagram, 2,000 followers on Twitter, with a really nice song, says, hey, N6, I would love you to play my song every day you're on radio, 5 times a week, for at least the next 2 months. When you play that, please, could you put in a bit of a word for me saying, hi, this is underground talent, this person is up and coming, blah, 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 blah. It rests upon my prerogative to hear your song, and if it rings right with me, I can do it for free. If I might not believe in your song or in your package, or I might be forced to pay you because you don't know what I go through on this end. I might have 5 artists like you doing the same, harassing me. I'm doing 4 for free. How do I plug 1 more in? We're in the entertainment industry. We go out every day. Everybody's a musician. Even Bobby, Basketball, they're rapping now, and we'll be forced to help everybody. If we played every friend we had as a musician, we wouldn't even have time to play foreign music. Let's start there. So now, a lot of you don't even know the chain of command of promotion. So now, if you have a hit song, you have to pay a graphic designer 15,000 naira. And take it from me, I'm a musician. I'm in a very rare opportunity. How many OAPs are musicians?
Word.
I pay money to my fellow OAPs to play my music. I don't play myself. When I had a love song, I bought 15 bottles of perfume and gave it to 15 female OAPs to play my music. I don't think 10 of them did. But that was not why I did it.
And that is OAP to OAP.
Straight up. Don't play yourselves. Don't. Because this argument pisses me off every time I hear it. You go to get a contract. At the end of the contract, you make 100 million naira in profits. You would obviously buy something and go and give the politician you did the contract with. So in certain businesses, the method of payment works in reverse. In certain businesses, it works up front. Now, I would also tell you this. Everybody knows I did the Saturday Afternoon Brew for 5 years. I had a show called Young Nigerian Talent. I interviewed people who are superstars today. Now, the objective of Young Nigerian Talent is also what DO to the TUN does with Superstar Wednesday, where whoever gets a buzz from social media, may they not talk, say the OAP, we don't have an ear to the streets. Dotun literally has to get an interview every Wednesday. You think he's collecting money from every single person? Are you jokers? This Don Jazzy kid, Rema, came out with a huge buzz. You'd be stupid as an OAP not to interview the kid. The song Do Maybe came out. There was a huge marketing strategy. He put out a mixtape with 4 songs. I'm going to play him. If Don Jazzy came to me with a guy who had 1 single and said, oh, this is the new Maven guy, and it was just 1 song he was promoting, I'd be like, Jazzy, you've done this 100 times. I think this guy might need a membership fee to get into the game, and I might tell you to pay 200,000 naira for 2 months of promotions. But there's so many ways you can make these promotions happen. So when you get to the OAP and start lamenting, it's comedic. You pay Tunde Ednot to post your song on Tunde Ednot's page is not free. To post your song on Instablog Nigeria is 150,000 naira. For every 2 news feeds you hear on Instablog, there's an up-and-coming artist promoting on Instablog. But you never hear them go mad and say, I put my song on Instablog and it didn't blow.
Yeah.
You have your Instagram page. There are these Yoruba boys that had that EFCC ball, Kaibo. They just packed themselves like 4 of them and they just rap. They have not dropped a single yet.
But they already have buzz.
But they are buzzing. When they drop a song, I will organically play it. Same thing we've done with Zlatan Igbile. I have probably never met the young man in my life. But if you deny the song, then you're on your radio, your words are maybe to being a witch. And I tell you young people this. You have a budget to get into the game. There's money to print your promotional CDs. There's money to get your flash drive.
Do you know?
Have money. Hold on, let me tell them the financial chain of command. You're going to need money to print your CD. You're going to need money to shoot a video. You're going to need money to do what they call promotional pages on Instagram, which is a sponsored page. The least it costs is 15,000 naira for 7 days. When you do that, you're going to at least put up 200,000 naira in a dance competition, telling people to dance to your song with a hashtag of the challenge that they'll win money. That's already 200,000. You're going to shoot a video. The least video you shoot
is 1.5 million.
We
as
all
a
know
basic
that as fact.
video.
Go to my YouTube channel. I have 11 music videos. Do the math on how much I've spent in the game. So now, you're going to do all of that. And you tell me, when you come out and swear by this record is going to be a hit. 30 radio stations in Lagos. 30 OAPs. You give all of them your songs. You see the song is maybe tilting here or there. What do? You really go and play yourself and sit in your house and you've paid not just, they're 15,000 naira to upload it on their site and it gets no hype. They just upload the song. Yeah. Rather than have an OAP say, this is the next big thing. This is the next big kid out of this Alte circle. When radio literally blew the Alte circle, these kids are having 5,000 concerts in Morocco or La Park with 0 or no promotions. Matthew is here playing kids with weird names, or Dunsi the Engine, Santi. They are on my Cool Nigeria top 10. I've never met Pretty Boy, Dio, or Santi, all these kids, but they're there. They have worked their way into our consciousness. So you can spend your money in Alaba and all these other ways on social media, and by God's grace, if you get the luck like Rick Hassani, one song buzzes out, radio will pick it up. Yeah. And you blow. But if you say, look, I'm going to take this 800,000 and go to radio and say, look, I need 20 big names in radio. I need N6, I need Tolu, I need this, I need this, I need this, to say every time, watch out for this kid is hard. There are songs that blow on the radio without a music video.
Yeah.
You forget that. But you
guys,
yes, without a music video. Tenny the Entertainer blew from a song called I'm Not a Virgin from Instagram. I will tell you this, there's a young boy who I remember, the first time I heard of him, Davido said, I'm going to sign this kid. He sang on Instagram. When they came here, they almost didn't miss the interview because I think they didn't have cab money or whatever, OBO wasn't around or whatever. I'm not going to call names. And this young man came on my show. I promoted his song. I promoted that song, Cool Nigerian Top 10, gave him his first #1. I still have that tweet favorited, how much he thanked me on that tweet. This young boy has sold out shows in London, England. As I speak to you, on his birthday, he bought a car for 35 million naira and bought a house. And he's 25. He bought a Rolex for his manager. And he celebrated 3 years in the industry. 3 years. If I met him and said, hello, could you buy me a Camry? Would I be wrong?
Of course not.
I gave him an interview. I also have another thing I do. When they bring their money to me for payments, and anybody can vouch for me on this on Cool FM, I even still did it on International Women's Day. I tell them, we're going to sing your song on radio. Everyone knows this concept I do. It's a live karaoke. And the artist sends them 5,000 naira. I pick like 10 winners. I've done it with B-Red. I did it with a young guy who came on the show recently called Abdul. He has a song with Peruzzi and Davido. He told me how he literally heard Davido was in London, you know, hustled, met David, got a song, shot a video, blah, 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 and he was promoting it. All that, I want to do this, I want to do that. Come on radio and give the money to your fans. And we gave money to 11 ladies that day, 1,000 naira worth of airtime to 14 women. And he gave out about 7 ladies 5,000 naira each. Do you understand where I'm coming from? If at the end of the day, he will now tell me that, oh, we gave out his money on air. What are you people? Are you people listening to yourselves? And a bunch of OAP cowards came out with, for want of nothing better to do with their time, and started denouncing what makes absolutely no sense. Now, if all of you in Nigeria put out about 200 songs a day, and we told Marshall, the very intelligent guy at the Cool FM music department, to put your songs serially in 200 songs, you would get 1 airplay every 6 months.
Word.
If you wanted to.
No,
really,
you get 2 airplays.
You get 1 airplay every 6 months.
3 airplays every year, every 2 years.
Every year.
3
Let's
airplays.
do it the way you guys really want.
Yes.
No cola, no back ends. So we'll serially put, and you can use any music website. So we're going to serially put all your songs back to back.
Back to back.
All right? Let me tell you how silly the Nigerian up-and-coming act is. Techno has a song coming out that has not come out. But there is a 1-minute snippet of it online, and he's getting all these dancers, Poco Lee, you know, all these kids to dance to it. The song is not yet out. Sometimes you kill somebody, somebody kill somebody, and that's the song. Everyone is dancing to it. The song is not. So apparently Techno reaches out to you as a fan and mails you 1 minute of the song and says, if you're a real Techno fan, do this for me. The song isn't out, but it's in my consciousness. Olamide is the king. Olamide took out 1 million naira when he was promoting Wo. You guys forget. He had no video. He took out 1 million. He said, everybody dance to this song. The guy with the highest votes, 1 million. The lady who won it was a young girl in Dubai. Nigeria shouted, "This is Ojoro." He brought out another 1 million. By the time he dropped the video, the song did 1 million views in 3 days. You guys keep forgetting that the up-and-coming acts, Two-Face, gave all of us a heart attack, came on Twitter, was apologizing to Annie. We didn't know it was promotions for a single.
I knew. I knew back then.
You guys sleep on the fact that the A-listers are not even playing. Kiss Daniel has a competition right now for a song that is lame as hell, but the song, the instrumental, Uncle Murder from New York just rapped on it. How many of you guys, and the up-and-coming acts will probably drop 200,000 to make this happen. Kiss Daniel is not paying anybody for his challenge. He just dropped the instrumental and he's pushing it. You rap on it. And if you notice, the first set of people he promoted shot their videos with the same music video director that shot the song. Skibby, CDQ. And so he obviously got about 10 people together to do a freestyle to his song, shot videos for all of them, and then put it out there. And all of us were like, whoa, 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 what's going on? How come 10 musicians have rapped on this instrument and everybody's on it? So, come on, guys. Let's be real. with this Nigerian music industry. I'm not even going into OAP, the OAP is this. We make this commitment to sit in this chair. So I don't care if Burna Boy is selling out the Madison Square Garden. It's his destiny.
Oh, yes.
Mine is to promote him from this place. But I will not be cheated because a bunch of you have this containing argument because you want to come up and you don't want to pay your dues, both financially and physically. Because half of you sometimes want to come, drop money, and go and lie down and sleep. I am an OAP. Some people have told me, N6, help me promote this song. I had a young boy the other day get me a bottle of perfume. We've had female musicians who drop hampers in Cool FM in Christmas.
Word.
We don't come out. What would we call that one? They drop it here. We've had, there was a time, you don't know, in this office, celebrities would drop so much hampers in Christmas. So that we don't get compromised, management started giving out the hampers to clients. Our hampers. So we shouldn't collect hamper. We play your music all year and we drop a hamper and I shouldn't get a hamper for Christmas. So that somebody will not say it's payola because the hamper is worth 20,000 or 30,000 naira in groceries. Are you guys joking? What kind of country is this? You want to
I thought I was the one
Are
pissed
you
off.
joking?
But looks like N6 is on fire. You see,
when
the
they
worst
came
part
out
of
trying
it
to get
is,
OAPs to do a video to say, I was like, what are you guys really saying? Really? Oh wait, so is it okay? Tell them about adverts. Do you know there is something called fixed spot placement in adverts? If we get 200 adverts, the big names will say, look, man, I want my advert to run first. So that once the OAP says, we're going off on an advert break because they know most times the consumer might want to tune off, my advert will run first. They pay more. Is the other people in the advert lineup, did they go, hey, why are you selling it to this telecom guy? Whose business?
Whose business? you know, N6, what about Coson? What about how much money the radio stations have to
Coson
pay
ended
to
up
Coson?
defrauding you guys at the end of the day when they made their whole royalties and put 1 billion in everybody. They defrauded y'all at the end of the day. What you guys don't know was back in the day, there was 70% Nigerian music on the radio and 30% foreign music. Y'all got these Coson people to make radio paranoid. Now we're playing 20% Nigerian music and a whole lot of Migos. Because, hey, yo, man, so you have to decide.
Pick a side.
Yo, pick a side.
Pick a hustle.
You have social media, it's free.